Alright, so we're doing a little mini review here, and what I'm going to talk about is there is a YouTuber who I follow called AVE, and he has a channel called Board of Lame Tool Reviews, and essentially what he does is he takes our common everyday tools and pulls them apart. Now, this is something that I like to do anyways, but I have nowhere near the scope of knowledge that this man does. He knows the materials that things are built out of and can test and see how things work because he has a pretty unique knowledge of how that stuff goes together, which makes his channel absolutely fascinating to me. Anyways, that said, he offered recently a ruler. More accurately, a ruler kit, since it comes to you without these components soldered to it, but it's not really a big deal to make them solder. So, as you can see, there's a handful of small components on here. There is the battery holder for a watch style battery, a switch, and a very small LED. Let's see if it'll focus. It probably will not focus. There we go. So we have the battery holder, the little LED on the top here, and the button. We have metric on one side, and if you're wondering what this little thing is, that's a pecker, as in a dick, because this light is the pecker detector, and the button turns that on, and you can look through the little hole that says "Focus, you fack." So let's talk about some of the little features on this. There is a rather accurate metric ruler on here, which is very handy, and these little holes are actually bolt gauges so that you can measure bolts. So you've got half inch, 7/16, 3/8, 5/16, quarter inch, 12 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 5 millimeter, and 4 millimeter. And it is quite handy, and they seem to be pretty damn spot on. There's also gap width in thou. Let's see if you can see that. Focus, damn it. That's why he says focus, because, you know, he says it a lot too. Anyways, and then on this measurement side, I'm not going to read that word aloud. If you can't read it, which it looks to be upside down, so let's try that again. Anyways, it is a hair measurement. There we go. You get to see that in there, and there's also a strong neodymium magnet on there. The focus you fuck hole right there, that little tiny hole, and of course the light as well. This seems to be pretty spot on. Now, I usually don't buy this shit because this is pretty damn gimmicky, but because it's AVE and he saves me a lot of money because I don't have to take my own stuff apart, I went ahead and bought it because, you know, it's nice to support people who do the things that you cannot do. So included with it is a small chart that tells you the clamp load, dry torque load, clamp load, and dry torque load in newtons, kilograms, pounds per foot, and pounds. And it's very nice. It also talks about grade 8 bolts, grade 12.9. I haven't heard of those. I guess that might be metric. And it gives you this handy little chart that you can take into your workroom too. So it's a pretty nifty little thing, and it was fun to solder together. Didn't take very long at all. So yeah, if you're interested in watching somebody take apart and give lengthy explanations on how tools work and what they are made of, head over to AVE's channel and check him out.